Welcome back to 5 Acres Honey Farm. I'm Tara Lynn, and I wanted to share a little bit about a new resource that I've created earlier this summer. I launched a blog, and if you are a new follower, or even if you're a longtime follower, I don't really share too often that I am a writer. I had developed a fairly strong following on a writing blog. About 14 years ago, I launched it, and I had, and I still have over 2,000 subscribers, but it's a space that I don't maintain as much as I used to because the seasons of life have changed and I have different areas that are more important to me. And a lot of those topics are discussed in these videos. It's called Tara Lynn Today, just so that it can kind of evolve with me over time. So instead of giving it a specific name focus, this initial launch is focused on beekeeping, nutrient-dense food, and permaculture. So part of what I don't really share too often here about my writing background is that I am an author, I'm a poet, a journalist, and so that kind of ties into this storytelling aspect. So I'm taking an approach with my new blog where it has a lot of evidence-based research. So I'm sharing a lot of studies that kind of back up different topics. So I've got some really popular posts about growing potatoes, growing brand new potato varieties, how to avoid certain plants that are toxic to honeybees. I also have a series about raising quail, and that's been pretty popular as well. So if you are not familiar with Substack, it's what I am calling kind of like the new WordPress. So I feel like WordPress was, and it still is a great platform, but it was like a go-to platform for a lot of businesses and writers for developing a blog and website in general. And Substack allows for a lot of customization and subscriber benefits. So my posts go to all subscribers of the blog and free and unpaid. There is an option to pay for a subscription, and so the benefit to that is that free subscribers only have access to 2 weeks worth of my most recent posts. Right now I'm publishing 3 posts per week, which is fairly aggressive. I don't believe I even published that much when I was running my writing blog, but there is so much to cover, so it's just a lot of content feels really fresh and important right now. As a free subscriber, you get each post in your inbox, but then if you wanted to go back and look at it, if it's been 2 weeks, you're not going to be able to see it anymore. Part of my writing background is I advocate a lot, and I still do, for writers to be compensated for their work. I value the time that people put into creating resources, so I want to apply that to this particular blog, which I didn't do with my last one. And at the same time, I don't want there to be a barrier to access. So Substack allows for you to set the price for your subscription. And I have chosen the cheapest possible option that's on there. So I believe it's $5 a month. And the subscriber benefits include full access to the archive and then also access to exclusive paid content. So about a few times each season, I'm planning on doing posts that are specifically accessible to paid subscribers. So they take a deeper look into different topics and a little bit more specialized and taking up a little bit more of my time. The other thing as a benefit to paid subscribers is that they have access to seasonal events, which some are in person here in North Carolina and some are virtual. So I'll be doing a mix of them. In September, so I'm recording this in August of 2023, in September, I'm planning on doing a 3-part permaculture series, and so that will be available to all subscribers. And then at the end of that series, I'll have a virtual Q&A session, and that will only be available to paid subscribers. So that's like the first event that I'm kicking off that subscription benefit with. But I realized as I was like brainstorming different ideas for the coming weeks that I hadn't even shared about the blog here. If you're looking to kind of have a closer look at some of the things that I do cover in these videos, I am linking to my blog in the description. And I'll also be sharing a little bit about it here so you can get a good look at it. As I mentioned, I'm taking an approach to provide evidence-based resources exclusively for ecological living. I recently covered creating some drinks from herbs and also specific trees to plant for bees. I've also covered different plants to avoid for honeybees and how to create bee tea. So if there are certain topics that you're interested in, feel free to comment and let me know, or take a peek at the blog and comment. Comments are open to all subscribers, regardless of if they're free or paid. But again, only 2 weeks worth of the most recent posts are available for free out there. So if you see something or you're curious about it, I'm happy to do a post or do a video on a particular topic or taking a different look at things. So please let me know, and look forward to hearing what you think.